Napoleon Bonaparte, a name that shook Europe, a name feared by kings and admired by soldiers. But how did a young boy from a small island rise to become the most powerful man in Europe? Napoleon was born in 1769 on the island of Corsica, shortly after it was taken over by France. He wasn't born into extreme wealth nor royalty, but from a young age he stood out, sharp-minded, ambitious, and fiercely determined. At just 9 years old, Napoleon was sent to a military school in France. He was mocked for his accent and background, but instead of breaking, he grew stronger. During the French Revolution, France needed new leaders. Old aristocratic generals were removed, and Napoleon saw his chance. His genius appeared in 1793 at the Siege of Toulon, where he led French forces to victory. From this moment, he wasn't just another soldier. He was a rising star. Soon he became a general at just 24 years old. His campaigns in Italy shocked Europe. He moved fast, struck hard, and changed battlefield strategy forever. In 1798, Napoleon marched not to Europe, but to Egypt. Why? Because controlling Egypt meant controlling trade routes to the east. Though the campaign had mixed results, one thing was clear. Napoleon was not just a general, he was a leader with global ambition. France was unstable, economy collapsing, government weak, people desperate for order. In 1799, Napoleon returned to Paris and staged a coup. He became first consul, the most powerful man in France. Just 5 years later, he crowned himself Emperor of the French, not born a king, but becoming one through sheer power. From 1805 to 1810, Napoleon dominated Europe, defeated Austria at Austerlitz, crushed Prussia, forced treaties upon Russia, reorganized Europe through the Napoleonic Code. He was unstoppable. His empire stretched from Spain to Poland. But power can create enemies, and soon the tides turned. In 1812, Napoleon made a fatal mistake. He invaded Russia. He expected a quick victory. Instead, he found empty cities, freezing temperatures, starvation, and a burning Moscow. Only a fraction of his army returned. Europe united against him. Defeated, Napoleon abdicated and was exiled to Elba. But he wasn't done yet. After 1 year, Napoleon escaped Elba and returned to France. Crowds welcomed him. Soldiers joined him. Kings trembled again. This period became known as the 100 Days. But at Waterloo, history ended his journey. Defeated, Napoleon was sent to the remote island of St. Helena, where he died in 1821. Napoleon changed Europe forever. Modern legal systems, nationalism across Europe, military strategies still taught today, rise of modern nation-states. He left a legacy not just of conquest, but of transformation. Napoleon didn't just rise to power. He fought his way to it. He shaped history with action, ambition, and unbreakable will. Whether hero or tyrant, the world he left behind is still shaped by his footsteps.